Hello, second grade. We are on lesson 12-7. Today is Friday. We're just doing one page front and back. We're going to talk about $1 and we will count and find amounts of coins equal to a dollar. Math words, $1 bill, dollar sign. Let's take a look at the story and see what we can learn from it. Caden has a $1 bill. Julian has 4 quarters. What is each boy's total amount? First, find the Caden's amount. I think they just mean first find Caden's amount. So this is something that we should circle. This is an important bit of information. I think you already know this because we've done store so many times, but it's still good to remember. A $1 bill is equal to 100 cents. That's the same as 100 pennies. It's also the same as many other types of combinations, but basically $1 bill is equal to 100 cents. To write $1, use a dollar sign to the left of the amount. Everyone circle left. The cent sign, you'll notice, always goes on the right-hand side. But if you're talking about a dollar and you want to write it as $1 because it's faster than to write 100 cents, put the dollar sign on the left-hand side, okay? All right, now let's go here. Find Julian's amount. He has 4 quarters. Well, this should look very familiar. We know 1 quarter is 25 cents, 2 quarters is 50 cents, 3 quarters is 75 cents, and if you added it carefully, you'd find that 4 quarters equal 100 cents. So once again, Julian has 100 cents, or you can write $1, which is a 1 with, looks like an S with a line going down the center. Both boys have 100 cents, or $1. Now let's go to the practice. Count on. Find the total amount. Let's do as we've been practicing. We're going to start with the largest value and keep adding it and write the total at the bottom. So I have here 25 cents. 2 quarters make 50 cents. What do 3 quarters make? Write it down. You should know this by now, but if you're not sure, you can look back up here. You should have 75 cents. And now we're working with dimes, so let's count by tens. 75, 85, 95, add 5, we have 100 cents. What's the total amount? Well, I can write it as 100 cents, or I can put dollar sign 1. That's fast. Now let's turn the page. Practice. Circle the groups of coins equal to $1. Draw an X through groups of coins not equal to $1. Okay, so we're going to count. This will be more mental math. So you're going to add and keep track of it in your mind as we add out loud. Here we go. We have 25, another quarter, 50, another quarter, 75, now by tens, 85, 95, now by ones, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. Ooh, does that equal $1? Is 100 cents the same as $1? Yes, it is. So circle that. Good. Let's go to number 3. Oh, how fun. Adding by tens. Here we go. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Did we reach $1? No, we didn't, because we did not reach 100. So we stopped at 90. So draw an X. Good. Number 4. Let's start with our quarter. This time, because it looks like they're not in order of greatest to least, I'm going to cross it out as I count it. Okay, here we go. 25, counting by tens, 35, 45, 55. Now let's go to fives. 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65. Does that equal 100 cents or $1? No. So I'm going to draw an X through it. Let's try this one. I'm going to choose my greatest values first. 25, 50, now by tens, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. Does that equal $1? Yes, it does. So I'm going to circle that. Very good. All right, let's go to number 6. It says here Levi has 18 cents and his brother has 26 cents. How much more do the boys need to have a total of $1? Oh, I see several things that need to happen here. The final question says how much more. So there will be some subtraction. Oops, there we go, sorry. Some subtraction to this problem. But what do we need to do first? It says how much more do the boys need to have a total of $1? So right here, this is a key, boys. That means that we have to put the two boys together. We have Levi and his brother. Once we know how much the boys have, we can figure out how much more is needed to get to $1. So first step, I'm going to put Levi and his brother's money together. That means add or subtract. I hope you said add. Go ahead and write it down in this space here, and I'll be right behind you. Let's add. Okay, I added the two boys together and I found that together they have 44 cents. Now I need to find out how much more do they need to get to $1. We've tried a lot of counting up, but this would be very hard because there's such a big difference between 44 cents and 100 cents. I would be counting with my fingers and I might lose track. So what's the other choice that I have? The other choice I have is I know that 44 plus something, plus how much more they need, will equal $1. That means that this is kind of like a family group. 44, $1, and whatever is missing. So if I take the total amount, $1, which is the same as 100 cents, write that down. If I take the total, which I want, which is 100 cents, and I subtract away what I already have, which is 44 cents put together. So if I subtract the 44 cents of the boys, I am going to find out how much more is needed. Let's go ahead and subtract. You start. I'll wait a few seconds and then go behind you. You could check and see if our answers are the same. Here we go. Go ahead. All right, did you do the same thing I did? What I found was I couldn't take 4 away from 0. I also couldn't borrow next door because they had 0, so I had to go over one more. I borrowed one group already from here. I turned it into a 0, and then I made my 10s into 9. So now I have 9 groups of 10s. Well, sorry, 10. I had 10 groups of 10. And then what I did was I borrowed from that and brought one 10 over here, and now I'm left with 9 groups of 10. And now I can subtract my ones place. My 4 subtract away from 10. That gives me what? Good. And my 4 subtract away from 9 gives me what? Good. Don't forget the cent sign. Yesterday, a few of you forgot to put the cent sign there. It's important to remember what we're talking about. I'm not able to subtract my hundreds place because I already borrowed from there. Okay. And I'm left with 56 cents. The boys need 56 cents more. Now let's go here. This one I'm going to ask you to do by yourself, but let me read it out loud. Jackson has a group of dimes that equal to $1. How many dimes does Jackson have? Explain. So what you need to do is count off, count by tens until you get to 100 and see how many dimes does that equal. Just write it here and tell me how you knew that. That's it for today. Tomorrow, well, no, not tomorrow. Tomorrow we've got Sabbath, we've got Sunday, and guess what? There is no school on Monday. That means no homework at all on Monday. Yay! So the next lesson, 12-7, is going to be happening next Tuesday, okay? All right, good job. Happy Friday. Don't forget to watch the chapel video for today. We had a bit of fun doing that. It involves some tacks and balloons, and we will see you later. All right, bye.